If you're over 60, staying active can feel harder than it used to. Your joints ache a little more, your energy isn't quite the same, and finding the time or motivation can be a real challenge. Maybe you used to be very active, gardening, dancing, playing with grandchildren, and now even simple tasks take more effort. You're not alone in this. Millions of people go through the exact same thing as they age. And the good news is, you don't need a gym membership, expensive equipment, or a complete lifestyle overhaul to feel stronger and more mobile again. In this video, we'll walk through 5 simple, research-backed habits that many older adults use every single day to feel better, move easier, and stay independent longer. Stick with me through all 5, because the last one is something most people completely overlook, and it might matter more than the other 4 combined.
The first habit is a short morning stretch, just 5 minutes before you even get out of bed. When we sleep, our joints and muscles stiffen, especially overnight when we're not moving at all. That's why so many people feel their worst first thing in the morning. Try this simple routine. While still lying down, gently rotate your ankles in slow circles, 10 times each direction. Then, stretch your arms overhead, one at a time, breathing slowly. Once you sit up, roll your shoulders backward 10 times, then forward 10 times. This whole routine takes less than 5 minutes, but it wakes up your circulation and loosens your joints before you put any weight on them. Physical therapists often recommend this exact approach for patients dealing with morning stiffness, particularly those with arthritis. The key is consistency. Doing this every single morning, even on days you don't feel like it, is what makes the difference over weeks and months. The second habit is a daily walk. And I want to be clear, it doesn't need to be far or fast. Even 10 to 15 minutes makes a real difference. Walking is one of the simplest yet most powerful things you can do for your heart, your balance, your joints, and even your mood. If going outside feels difficult because of weather or mobility concerns, walking laps inside your home, down a hallway and back, counts just as much. Some people like to walk while listening to music or a podcast, which makes the time pass more enjoyably. If balance is a concern, using a stable walking stick or holding onto furniture along the way is completely fine. The goal isn't speed, it's consistency. Studies have repeatedly shown that regular walking in older adults is linked to a lower risk of heart disease, improved mood, and better long-term mobility compared to a sedentary lifestyle. The third habit is practicing balance exercises daily. This one is especially important because falls are one of the leading causes of injury among older adults, and much of that risk comes down to weakened balance and reaction time. Here's a simple exercise you can do right now. Stand near a sturdy chair or counter and try to stand on one foot for 10 to 15 seconds, holding on if you need to. Switch to the other foot. Do this 3 times on each side. Another good exercise is walking heel to toe in a straight line, like walking on a balance beam, for about 10 steps. These might feel wobbly at first, and that's completely normal. Balance is like a muscle. It improves with regular practice. Doing this for just a few minutes a day can meaningfully reduce your risk of a fall, and more importantly, build the confidence to stay active in your daily life. The fourth habit is something people rarely think about: staying properly hydrated. As we age, our body's sense of thirst becomes less reliable, meaning many older adults are mildly dehydrated without ever feeling thirsty. This can lead to fatigue, confusion, dizziness, and even affect memory and concentration. A simple habit that helps is keeping a water bottle within arm's reach, on your kitchen counter, by your favorite chair, next to your bed. and taking a few sips every time you pass by it, rather than waiting until you feel thirsty. If plain water feels unappealing, adding a slice of lemon or cucumber can make it more enjoyable. A good general guideline is 6 to 8 cups of fluids throughout the day, though this can vary based on your individual health, so it's worth mentioning to your doctor if you're unsure what's right for you. And now, the 5th habit, the one I mentioned earlier that often gets overlooked: staying socially connected. This might not sound like a health habit in the traditional sense, but research consistently shows that social isolation in older adults is linked to a higher risk of depression, cognitive decline, and even heart disease. In some studies, the health impact of loneliness has been compared to smoking. The good news is, staying connected doesn't require anything dramatic. A short phone call with a friend or family member, a weekly visit with a neighbor, joining a local class or community group, or even chatting with someone at the grocery store. These small moments of connection matter more than most people realize. If you live alone, consider setting a simple goal: one meaningful conversation every day, even a short one. Over time, this habit supports not just your mental health, but your physical health too.
So, to quickly recap, a short morning stretch to loosen your joints, a daily walk to support your heart and mood, balance exercises to reduce fall risk, proper hydration to keep your energy and mind sharp, and staying socially connected for both your emotional and physical well-being. None of these require special equipment, a gym membership, or a complete lifestyle change. Just small, consistent steps you can start today. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing, because we'll be covering more simple, practical ways to stay healthy, active, and independent in the years ahead. And if you have a habit that's helped you personally, feel free to share it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself.